guys, it's Jennifer from Live, Laugh, Love to Read. Today I'm doing a book review on not beautiful. Everyone is Beautiful by Katherine. So this is one of the books that I got from Little Free Library when we were in Texas. So if you haven't seen those Little Free Library tour videos, there's 3 in the series, and they are Victoria, Rockport, South Padre Island, Corpus Christi. That's where we were. And so when I got this book at a Little Free Library, it had been damaged, but I didn't care because I like this author and I hadn't read this book. And it was like really kind of roughly and kind of like someone had got it wet. So while we were there, I swam every day in the pool. I had the pool to myself. I decided to take this to the pool with me. And I decided, since it was already damaged, that it wouldn't matter if it got wet, right? Because it had already been wet. So I took it with me, and I'd get out of the pool and I would read it with my wet hands. I've never done such a thing. And I bent it backwards while I was reading it. And I took it every day. And so now you can see it's pretty roughly and pretty beat up a little bit. But you know what? It's okay because it was already that way. And I own the book. It's my book. So I can do that if I want. Even though it was really hard for me because I never, ever, ever read a book with wet hands. I've always been very careful. But anyway, 4 stars. This was good. I like Katherine Center. I just love her books. So let's just read the synopsis. So we're going to talk about it. It says Lainey Coates' life is spinning out of control. She's piled everything she owns into a U-Haul and driven with her husband Peter and their 3 little boys from their cozy Texas home to a multi-flight walk-up in Boston. Talk about a difference. She's left behind family and friends. Also, her husband can realize his dream of becoming a professional musician. But somewhere in the eye of her personal hurricane, it hits Lainey that she once had dreams too, if only she could remember what they were. So, So her husband's unavailable because he locks himself up in the spare room and is writing music. He's a musician. So here's Lainey, who has 3 little boys. I want to say they're under 5, maybe under 4. They're little. And he's moved her to Boston, where it's totally different from Texas, and they live in a high rise. And so, but she soon finds out that her life can be centered right there in their little 2 or 3 block radius. They got a park, they have grocery store, they have, everything they need right there. Lainey sets change in motion, joining a gym, signing up for photography classes, and finding a new best friend. But she also creates waves that come to threaten her whole life, balancing motherhood and me time, marriage and independence, and supporting loved ones while also realizing her own dreams. Lainey must figure out once and for all how to find herself without losing everything else in the process. So so Lainey has some baby fat left over from her 3 pregnancies, and she decides that she's going to join a gym. Now, for her to able to go to the gym, it has to be at night, like 9 or 10 o'clock at night, because her husband isn't done working until then, writing his music and everything. And so when she gets the kids in bed and he comes out of his room, then she tells him, hey, I've signed up for the gym and I'm going to go every night. And he's like, what? So she does. Well, she meets a guy there that she ends up taking a photography class at the local college, and he actually is the instructor. And so she does not have romantic feelings for him, but he does for her. But one of the things that happens is she falls in love with photography. So this was really good. I liked it. She meets a new best friend. I can't remember the lady's name that she meets, but it was at the park, one of the other moms. And Lainey just has like a come to a come to Jesus moment where she realizes that she's lost herself a little bit, becoming mom and wife and all that, and she's trying to either get herself back or become somebody new, not just a mom and wife. So, yeah, this was good. 4 stars. 4 stars. And let me know, have you ever taken a book to the pool and just didn't even mind getting it wet, or take a bath and read while you're in the bath and you didn't even try to make sure you didn't get it wet? This is my first time doing just that in the pool. But like I said, it was already damaged, or I probably wouldn't have done it because it gave me a little bit of anxiety. Just saying. So that's all I got, guys. Let me know in the comment section below if you've read this and what you thought. It was really good. That's all I got. So while you're here, how about a like and a subscribe? And don't forget to check back for more book videos coming up soon. Thanks, friends. I'll see you next time.